Let's do the forever fund math. How much do you want to make? $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per month? Let's plug in the numbers. Let's say you want to insure $10,000 of passive income every month for the rest of your life. So plug in $10,000. The worksheet does the math and multiplies it by 12 months, so you have $120,000 annual income. Next, divide that $120,000 annual income by 0.08, or 8%. That'll tell you how much equity you need in order to earn $10,000 a month. $120,000 divided by 0.08 equals $1.5 million. That's the amount of equity you need to produce $10,000 per month at 8% production. Now you can use this formula for any amount you want to make. If you want to make $50,000 per month, just multiply 50 by 12 and you'll get $600,000 annual income. Then divide that by 0.08 and you'll discover your target equity needed to make that income, $7.5 million in equity. So if you want $50,000 a month, you need $7.5 million in equity, making you 8%. Let me show you why we're using this 0.08 in the equation. It's all based on what we call 1% homes. These are homes that bring in a net income of 1% per month of the total value of the property. So on a $120,000 house, 1% is $1,200 per month. We look for houses that are making approximately 1% of their value per month. Most homes in the 100,000 to 175 range are able to make 1% monthly. If we go much over 175 or 200, most single-family houses in those price ranges make less than 1%. You can buy duplexes that'll bring in 1% at those higher prices. We do those too, by the way, but there are fewer of them available. And we want this to be plentiful, easy, and scalable. You can also buy houses that make more than 1%. For example, you could buy a house for $40,000 that makes $800 a month income. That would be a 2% house. Or a $20,000 house that makes $600 a month. That would be a 3% house. Cheaper houses have the potential of making you more monthly income, but you have to deal with more transactions, more tenants, bigger problems, more maintenance issues, and worse economic areas. So if you want a more hands-off approach, you should consider buying houses that are a bit higher in price, even if they have a lower return. Buying 1% houses is the sweet spot, the Goldilocks position. Not too expensive, not too cheap, just right. So that's what you go after, and that's what we go after in the portfolios we build. There are exceptions to the rule, but let's just stick with this for now. That means we need to look at homes in the $100,000 to $150,000 price range to see this kind of consistent, reliable, easy to create return. There are lots of ways to buy houses and make money, but some ways are easier than others. The path I'm taking you down is the easiest way to build a $1 million portfolio that makes you 5-digit monthly returns, especially if we're doing everything for you. We love 1% homes. 1% a month times 12 months equals 12% income per year. Banks will typically allow you to apply 70 to 80% of your income on a property toward the debt service, your loan payment on a loan. The reason they do this is to make sure you have enough income to pay your taxes, insurance, property management, repairs, and vacancy. So the banks allow 70 to 80% of the gross income. That works out to 8.4% to 9.6% return. 12 divided by 9.6 equals 80%. We figure if the bank will allow 8.4 to 9.6 return, and we know they're conservative, we should even be more conservative in our thinking and base our model on 8%. 12 divided by 8 equals 66.6%. So we're basing our monthly income figures on 67% of the property's income. Very conservative, very safe. It would make a banker happy. 8% is a safe, conservative return. If you have a 1% property, you should be able to produce at least 67% of that property's income. So that's how we came up with the 8% we're using in our calculations and how much equity you need in order to safely create a particular amount of income. Remember the equation, Padawan. Equity times production equals passive income. If you want to make $10,000 a month income, you need $1.5 million in equity times 0.08 production equals $120,000 of passive annual income. If you want to make $50,000 a month in passive income, you'll need $7.5 million in equity times 0.08 in production, which equals $600,000 in passive annual income. You can scale your income to any monthly income you like by understanding this simple formula.